Welcome, welcome, welcome to my Pick 3 at a Glance family. All righty. Thank you for all the views and the subscribers. Having a lovely day today, I hope. Today is August the 27th, 2022. And with my Pick 3 at a Glance strategy is for all states, anywhere in the world that plays Pick 3. Also, I'm state specific for Missouri evening draws. Okay, and this is the strategy session. Yesterday, 263 came in. That it's not on the board, but you know that 2-3 is hot. I think this is what number 5 that has been hit since showing up, for not showing up for 100 days. So usually that's how they're going to come. That's why I was saying if you play the 2-3, when you play it when it comes, play it down 2-3-0, 2-3-1, 2-3-2, 2-3-3, 2-3-4, 2-3-5, 2-3-6, 2-3-7, 2-3-8, 2-3-9. That way you can catch some of it when it does fall. So, and this here is the numbers that's left for the rest of the year. 33 numbers. The ones that's underlined have failed already. And that's on the straights. Also on the doubles, we have 18 left. That's some good pickings, really. I've never seen this. 18 only left, and we still got 4 months left. Only 4 months to go. So, and then 992, 160, 076, 574. Those my pet numbers are my daily carry numbers that I'll play. They're just numbers that I'm going to carry. And like I said, if you don't know why you playing a number, don't play it. And I know, and if you tracking the numbers, you'll always know why you playing a number, and you'll know why you missed a number. That's the only thing I can see that you'll know how to really catch your numbers. Because with the Pick 3 at a Glance system, you had 22 numbers that creates the 1,000 numbers that you need to track and know how they're falling. Okay. And the reason why I'm playing the 992 as usual, 99 front pair hasn't failed since February of last year. The 160, the 076, and the 574 hasn't failed that way for 15 years evening. So and they're definitely getting played for me. And not only that, the main reason how I found that out was that all 3 of those numbers hadn't failed in the 6-way combination at all last year on evenings. And I was just going through the 6-way combination on each number to see which way would be the best way to play the number. And I found out that those 3 hadn't failed in 15 years. Now, the 076 did fall this year. It fell 760, which I caught it. So, but I'm still carrying it as 076 as my pet number. All right, and that's how you want to kind of look at things. And like I said before, with the numbers that's left, you want to try to, if you're going to play, pick your 3 or 4, you're a beginner, 3 or 4 or 5, and you playing online, or I don't know anything about the online playing. I'm pretty sure people that play online do. But if you're from Missouri and you, my subscribers from Missouri, look at it and made up the 2 like numbers on any of the numbers that you see up there that you like. Let's see, the 125 and the 129. They got the two like numbers. They got the 1 and 2 in together. You might look at the what other number we have here. That's just 2 like. I see it. Like the 804 and the 704. They got like numbers, and match them up if you're going to play. I wouldn't try to play all those numbers. unless I wouldn't play all those numbers. I made up some, and then if the numbers come in, you're more likely to catch it. I like that, because they haven't failed yet. Let's see. And then again, that the 263 came in yesterday. And like I say, I always like to let everybody know last time it came in that way was May the 11th, 2021. Okay? So that lets you know it's been a while since that number came in. Straight like that. That's why you need a tracking system, so you can see how those numbers are rolling, and you know when to get on and off the number and see how it's falling. Okay? Unless you're going to do like me, just make it a pet number and just carry it. All right? I'll be carrying those, because I know 9 out of 10 when they do hit, they're going to keep bouncing back. So I'll just pile up on, if the 160 come in, I'll pile up on these 3. Or if the 574 come in, I'll pile up on whatever left. Pile up means, whatever amount of money you're willing to put down on it. If you want to play the 160, $10 straight, and $10 straight box. That's a decent amount of money. That's how I play when the number come in. I pile up on my numbers that I'm carrying. All right. Next one. I'm gonna put I haven't did this. I'll put the red hot numbers up there so you can look at them. These are the red hot numbers. And my everyday carry, I'm making them red hot. I mean, if I'm carrying them, I would not make them red hot, I don't think. Okay. And the 132, the 332, the 332, they bounce it around some of the numbers, but they played 342, so they haven't played these 2 doubles yet, so I'm carrying those. And the reason why I'm carrying them, they didn't fall last year. And the reason because these numbers here didn't fall, and their mirrors didn't fall, which is the 887 and 778. They opposite. That's what you call the opposite numbers. All right. And this 132 didn't fall last year, so they're coming. Like I said, play them till they come, make that money out. 000s. Reason why I'm making 000s is a hot number, because last month 0 fell 16 times. And I hadn't seen that from my tracking. So I really don't invest a lot in triples, for a simple reason. Triples might fall only 3 times out of a year. So midday or evening, I don't care what you're playing, because triples have the less chances of you hitting them of all. Doubles is next, and then straight numbers that come 6 different ways, you're more likely to catch one of those. All right. So I really don't invest in triples that much, but the 000s, I'm carrying them for 14 draws, 50 cents straight. Missouri, that's $300 if they come in, and I don't have to worry about them. And if I give them a certain amount of time, and then I'll probably more likely fall off of them. If I don't see where they might come in. But triples, it's hard to tell with triples. There's no real gauge for tracking triples. Unless, there is a real gauge, because I've hit them, but I really check the front pair and back pair. And if 0 front pair hadn't failed and 0 back pair hadn't failed by now, I would definitely be on them, but they failed. So that's how I gauge triples. I see if they front pair haven't failed or they back pair haven't failed, whatever triple it is. If it's 1-1, triple ones, if the triple ones front ain't failed, triple ones back ain't failed, I'm on them. Like that. Okay? And maybe ones hadn't failed in a month or so, or something like that on the number. That's probably gonna be rare to find, but you find them if you're tracking, tracking. Uh, okay. That's it on those. Alrighty. Okay, the next one's going to be the pairs. Front pair, back pair. Yeah. It looks good to me. Front pair been doing good. The numbers really falling in line. 7 back pair. Hasn't failed since July the 1st, 2021. Okay. This 20 front and 20 back. If somebody looking for pairs to play, I'd play that. 20 front, 20 back, play them for a while. And then also with my pairs, I say if they haven't failed by the middle of the year, I try to see what pairs haven't failed. 2-2, 2-4. I'd play 2-2-4 as a pick 3 number. Put that in my bucket list. It's numbers that I plan to play when I hit. This 2-5 and this 5-1. I'd put 2-5-1 in my bucket list. This 3-7 and this 3-7 and this 7-7. Now that 3-7's got about 45 days that it ain't hit as a pair yet, just as a pair, and that would include a front pair too. So I would definitely be looking at playing that 3-7-7 when I hit. And let's see. This 3-2 back, I'd be looking at it too, because that 23 hadn't failed, and it just failed yesterday as 2-6-3. So it hadn't failed for 100 days prior, and it's been eating it up this month, making up for not being played for 100 days. All right. This 4-8, 8-8, I'd made it up. I'd be playing 4-8-8. I put that in my bucket list. I'd be looking at numbers to know I would play. I'm thinking about playing when I hit. I wouldn't be guessing on numbers. I already have numbers ready to play. And like I said, I'm playing 9-9 too because the 9-9 front ain't failed. Now it's like that. What other one I'd be playing? Well, you could play this 6-8, 6-8-8. But it's already a reason why the front has failed. But 6-8-1. But you still got an idea what numbers you would want to made up and play. All right. Right here is the mirrors. The mirrors that's left for the year. And when we talk about mirrors, we're talking about numbers that are opposite of each other. Out of the 1,000 numbers, we're talking about numbers that are opposite of each other. We got the top numbers and the bottom numbers. You got 000 to 499, which is the top numbers, and 500 to 999, which is your bottom numbers. And this grid here helps you figure out what numbers is the opposite of those numbers, or the mirror of those numbers. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. All right? So the way to figure it out, if you was playing 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 would be the mirror or opposite of 1, 2, 3. And if you're playing 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 0 would be the mirror or the opposite of the 3, 4, 5, the top number, and vice versa. If you're playing 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 would be the mirror of 6, 7, 8, and vice versa. So that's pretty self-explanatory. That's why I like this grid, because it's easy to explain. Then these numbers represent the same thing I just got through talking about. They're the mirror of each other. And 9 out of 10, with my tracking, I realized that on average, if a number ain't came in and its mirror hadn't came in, one of those two will come in. So I made them up to play. So when I hit, I got an idea where I'm going to get my mirrored numbers if I want to play mirrored numbers. Okay. So, and these already came in. And the 230 came in just like that, because I realized the 2 hadn't played in front. But, you know, as you do your tracking, you got the number's going to talk to you, believe me, with my system. Pick 3 at a glance. And here we have, like I say, just the pairs. I track the pairs. Well, let's say 37 hadn't failed now together in 81 days. 81 days. That's why I was saying that 377 I made up. Because the thing is, you're going to always have your finger on the pulse of all the numbers. You won't have to do any guessing. You won't have to be trying to do the tic-tac-toe and the date sums and the grids and the flips with my system. All you got and the multitude of rundowns to try to figure out what number to play. You're going to know what number to play because you're actually going to be looking at the actual 1,000 numbers and how they're falling and how the front pair is falling and things like that at a glance. So that's the power of this system. There's no other system you really have to use. Now you can this Pick 3 at a glance system will enhance any other system they're using, but it won't be able to do what the Pick 3 at a glance can do, because you'll be looking at the whole number. You won't be having to guess a number because you can see at a glance what numbers would be the best numbers to play. So this here, I put together this triangle here to find pairs, because I wanted to know what pairs hadn't played for a while. Okay. So what I do, say 1, 2, 3 came in. The way I do that, I mark off the 12, the 13, and the 23. If it's a double like 1, 1, 2, because it's got 3 numbers and it come 3 different numbers, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 3 pairs. But if it's a double, it's going to only have 2 different numbers, and it'd be 1 and 2. So I mark off 1, 1, 2 would be 11 and 12. And then at the end of the month, I've been and marked off all the pairs, and whatever pairs is left, I carry over to the highlight over into the next month to see when they hit whatever pair is left like that from the next month. Then I got an idea how many months the pair haven't failed, and I go back and count on the calendar, and that's how I knew this 23 hadn't failed for 100 days. And this 35 hadn't failed for 61 days. When they get to 60 days, I start keeping an eye on them and putting them in my bucket list ready to play. This 59 hadn't failed for 77 days. And they all hit this month. They hit strong this month. So that's what it takes. It takes 30 to 60 to 90 days for these numbers to hit and come together like you might want them to come together. And that's why if you're not tracking the numbers, you don't know what numbers are off. You might start playing 23 one and start doing a 100-day run before it hits. Or 35 do a 61-day run before it hits. Or the 59 do a 77-day run before it hits. So that's why you have to try. Okay? Same way here. I came up with this. I call it number positioning. For the simple fact, I wanted to know when a number would be, and if it took a while to come out, what position that number would be in and where I would play it. So I made a column from 0 to 9, 3 columns. And when a number come in, like say again, the 1, 2, 3, I mark off the 1, I mark off the 2, and I mark off the 3. All right? So if like I know 2 hadn't failed last month, it was almost 44 days since it had failed in the one spot. So now as it came 230 this month, and it just came yesterday as 263. And you see how long you would have been playing that too if you hadn't been tracking to see how long it come. I wait for the numbers to not show before I start playing. I don't want to play a number when it's on a 40 or 50 day run. You know what I'm saying? By the law of average, that number gonna come back, and you won't know where it's playing. Because if I was playing the 1, 2, 3, I'd make sure by not following the first spot, I'd play it as 2, 3, 1, or either 2, 1, 3, along with the 1, 2, 3 that I'm playing. In St. Louis, you can play 50 cent. Everybody can't play 50 cent. I didn't know that, but I know now. So I'd play a straight box, or I play the 2, 1, 3 50 cent straight, and the 2, 3, 1 50 cent straight, and play my 1, 2, 3 straight box. Like that. Because I'm shooting to try to hit my number straight, so I would definitely want to put that 2 in the first spot if I'm playing 1, 2, 3 and got a reason why I'm playing 1, 2, 3. All right. So that's pretty much the strategy today, family. The numbers are looking good, really good. So as usual, play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love, and God bless. And have a beautiful day.